This is an Elvis Duran in the Morning Show online exclusive.
Hey, it's Greg T. How you doing, Randy Jackson?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. What's going down with you, man?
All right, buddy. So listen, in studio here we have Garrett and we have Dave Brody, and they've got a trillion questions to ask, so I hope that you are ready to go.
Yo, this is like, what is this, like the top 10 firing squad?
We have a million questions for you. That's just that you're there. You're the guy since the beginning.
Yo, so, I love it, dude. I love it. I love it.
A lot of controversy this season about the judges. None of it about you, which is great. And everyone's talking about the judges, but there's so much talent on the show. How do we keep the focus on the talent?
Well, my man, you're a smart man, because that's what's always the thing to me. You know, people make a lot about, are the judges fighting, are they getting along, what's happening, this, that. But, dude, the talent is really, really the answer. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons, and the main reason. I mean, I've been there for 12 seasons as a judge, but the main reason this show continues to be the best of its kind is the talent is just, you know, stellar. So you can't have a show unless you have a proof of concept. You see, you have to find a superstar, you find them, they become successful, that's a successful show. So, yeah, I mean, I would love, but I think we've kind of gotten there. You know, when we first started, people watch this show at home, they're fans, they go like, man, well, I want to be a judge. Once you start judging, it's different than you think it is. So it takes you a while to adjust, and it took us a while to gel as a panel. But we got it now.
Yeah.
Now, Randy, it's Garrett here, fellow diabetic, so what up for that?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, when you and Mariah had the argument with Nikki about singing a specific genre, do you think, like Nikki said, it's a little too early to say, hey, you need to be country right now, you need to be this, you need to be that? Just judge them based on their voice and then let them decide once they maybe get through to Hollywood and then into the live shows?
That was a very passionate argument, and we disagree a lot, and we agree a lot. But listen, if somebody comes into your station and they're singing every word with a yodel, what would you say? Would you say, sounds like Gaga, sounds like this fits with Rihanna Top 40, sounds like this fits with Katy Perry? Yodeling is only on one radio station.
Right.
And if that's what you naturally do, that's probably, unless you completely change your style.
You've worked with Mariah in the past. In fact, you've sort of been known, and we've talked about it on the show, over the first 11 seasons, Randy, you have to admit, you've referenced Mariah an awful lot.
Yeah.
The great success you've had with her in the studio and working with her. It's got to be surreal now. She's sitting next to you. You don't have to mention anymore what you've done. She's there with you. You can just go, right, Mariah, we work together, and she can back you up.
Yeah, no, it's kind of funny, man. I look over there, and somebody was, I think the first couple of shows, somebody's laughing at me, and say you work with Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Like, dude, she's right here, dude. What are you talking about?
Right. So how long before Journey's on the judging panel?
Yo, I would love it if Steve Perry would come and grace us. What?
Yeah, tell me
about it. What
an
amazing voice. My God.
Yeah, you need to find someone who can sing like him on the show.
Ooh, I wish, dude. I only wish.
Randy Jackson, this is Greg T. My one question here is, do you think that this could be the season, or when do you think we're going to get a true hip-hop artist as a American Idol?
Well, look, I mean, it's not really a hip-hop show. I mean, you know, hip-hop is not necessarily about singing, right?
Right.
Hip-hop is really more about, you know, being a rap star, being, you know what I'm saying? So it's more about being Kendrick Lamar, who's fresh and new, and A$AP Rocky, and, you know, Wiz Khalifa, and 2 Chainz, and Juicy J. It's about a whole nother kind of thing. That's not the way this show goes. So I don't know if you're going to find a hip-hop star out of this, but you can find somebody maybe that's more of an urban star, an urban pop star that has some, you know, hip-hop swag to them. Yes, it's possible.
Hey, where can I find Justin Guarini these days?
Funny guy.
Yeah, funny guy.
No, I don't really know, man. I'm sure, man. Look, holler at him, man. Just go out to the biggest street and say, Justin, where are you?
He's going to go out to 6th Avenue in a little bit after that.
So I should take that he's working. Like, he has a regular job, I guess, these days, no?
I don't even know, man. You know, I mean, it's so hard to keep up with so many. I mean, you know, there's a top 10, top 12, top 30, 40, 50, 60 from every season. I mean, it's a lot of kids. Yeah.
We were trying to explain to him before, Randy, that you're like a teacher that's been teaching for the last 12 years, and for you to remember every student that you've had and see where they're at today is going to be a little difficult.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm saying, yo, where's your 10th grade math teacher, dude?
All right, come on, where's Sanjaya? Where's Sanjaya?
Since last season, there's been at least 2 or 3 more singing shows out there. How are you guys going to be separated and be your own show without being compared to the other 5 shows that are out there?
Well, look, I mean, the marketplace is crowded, you know what I'm saying? But we're still the best of its kind, and I mean, you know, I think the numbers are still standing up that we're still the best of its kind.
You know, comparing the other shows, Randy, you're right. You guys stand up. The interesting thing about those other shows that we aren't going to name at all, they don't sell any records.
Well, that's what I was just going to say to you. The proof of concept doesn't work for them.
Yeah.
So they have yet to have from any of those shows any modicum of a star and a talent that does anything in the marketplace. So, you know, look, I mean, we've been very, very blessed and very, very successful, starting with the great Kelly Clarkson on down. So, you know, look, I mean, you can look at from last year, Phil Phillips. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Who would have thought the kid in the pawn shop with the guitar, who would have thought?
He is a kid with a guitar. I know you must talk about it on set, about white guy with a guitar syndrome, that seems to be who's been winning the past few years. Do you enter this season thinking we got to really find a hot girl? Do you feel like the girls who vote like the cute guys? Why does this keep happening?
I think a lot of that is what happens. Some of what all you said happens, but here's the thing. They just have to be great. I don't care who they are, and the public just has to respond. And, I mean, you know, it's hard for us to argue with who the public responds to. Look, they were right on Phil Phillips.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid is selling a ton of records. He's got a huge hit that's still in the top 10.
Speaking of guy with guitar, where's Lee DeWise?
That I don't know.
See? What happens to these people?
Well, hit songs. You need to have a hit song. I don't care what show you come from.
Yeah.
You need a hit song. If you have a hit song, you will get, you know, fame, and you'll be recognized. But without a hit song, so maybe Lee just didn't have a hit song.
Brian Dunkelman. Where's Dunkelman?
Now,
hit song.
Yeah. Hit song.
Now, Randy, with that, too, you're saying hit song, too. You guys, on the panel alone, have so many connections with writers. Why does the winner not have a full-length album out at least a month by show's end, so it is still top of mind? Phil Phillips got away with it because of the Olympics, because of that song. He didn't have an album out yet. The Olympics helped him out, but what about the rest of the artists? Just like Kelly Clarkson. It worked for Kelly Clarkson, and then he got away from it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the record should come out sooner. I mean, I think that's more of an issue, not even so much the producers, probably, you know, talking to Jimmy Iovine, who gets the records. But I will say this, having been an A&R guy for 15 years, it's hard. So you'd have to start making that record day one now to find those amazing songs.
Well, we know how the business works, so it's basically insert blank right here, and we could throw the winner in there and have a hit song.
Well, yeah, if they happen to be, because I think they're in 2 categories. I think there's pop stars and there's artists.
Speaking of pop stars, the search is on for the next one. Next week, we start the Hollywood rounds. Listen, we mentioned it briefly. We're going to end on this. The judges were in sync last night. There was no fighting. And you had a lot of talent on last night, from Savannah Votion to Ann DeFanny. We loved Adam, the guy that sounded like he had a girl's voice. He was phenomenal.
Oh, dude, he's incredible.
I'm going to say Shuba Vaduba. I know I'm saying that wrong, but she was great.
She was amazing, too.
We all loved Matt Farmer, the Iraq War veteran.
Love him.
Love him. And then Brianna, the girl that was teased in school. I mean, you know.
What an amazing story, right?
And Mika with the speech impediment.
Oh, man.
So, listen, there's a lot of talent on the show. We're looking forward to Hollywood Week starting next week. We're excited about another season of American Idol, and we're very happy you had a few minutes to give us your time. Randy, thank you very much, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Yo, good looking out, guys. I like you guys. You guys are cool, man.
Yeah.
Randy, where's Hey Jun? Where's Hey Jun?
Hey, June.
Where is he? Hey
Randy,
Jun.
thank you very much.
You right now on the other line.
Where's Hey Jun?
Be good, Randy.
Later, Randy.
See you later.
See you, dog.
All right, peace, y'all.